Greetings from Pittsburgh. So we're in Pittsburgh for a little bit of business and a little bit of fun. So we're going to show you guys the fun, of course, and skip the business. Originally, I was going to come with our oldest son. So I originally
but he got me.
Booked a two queen bed room. And when we got here, we asked at the desk if they could upgrade us to a 1 king because it's now us. And without question or any kind of hubbub, they just upgraded our room. Like, we literally got an upgraded room too. So we have a living room in our room with a pull-out count. Yeah, it's like a king suite instead of just a single bed room, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna give that tour in a second. But tonight we're gonna go grab something to eat at Market Square in the city. And then tomorrow we're going to go to the Strip. There is a lot of shops and some cool places to eat. So we're gonna try some things and see how the day goes. We booked a Comfort Inn and Suites on Banksville Road. It is technically in city limits through one of the bridge tunnels. I forget the name of it.
Super
we're just
fast
on the other side. We're still within city limits, so it's like a minute literally to shoot down the road and get into the city. So we're gonna show you the room. So this is our upgraded room. Bathroom to the left, closet. That's a good sized bathroom. Your typical hotel bathroom. Comes with all your towels and shampoos and full size shower. Storage has there's an ironing board, an iron, hangers, a desk if you're here for business. And here is the couch. That is a sleeper, like I said, so this side pulls out so you can have one, maybe two. I guess you can fit two in there. So you can probably sleep 4 people in here. And then a little half wall, you have your mini fridge, microwave, TV, and there are some outlets around the room, which is cool. It has the USB chargers on them because someone did forget their plug. So we could use the cord from the car to charge phones. And the lamps have their little switch on the base with outlets too, which is always a bonus. But king size bed. So we're not out along a main road, we're actually in the back of the hotel. So this is some kind of service road out here. Some kind of business out there. It actually says for sale. So it looks like there's no one back there either. So no traffic noise. We can hear noise from our neighbors right now, thumping and walking around. So we're gonna see how we'll see how that goes tonight. But it's a nice little room and a nice little upgrade for no additional cost. This is St. Rage's office. And this must be their twin storage. So we're at Market Square in Pittsburgh and we're gonna grab a bite to eat, but it's the first time we've been here, so I'll show you guys around for a second while we figure out where we're gonna eat.
Just throwing a piece of...
So Market Square is literally a square of markets, and then they have tables and everything out here. There was just some live music being played over here. Bramante Brothers is a well-known place in Pittsburgh, we found out, but there's a Starbucks, Moe's. It's basically all eateries, and then they have outside seating here to grab your food and grab something to eat. But we decided on Original Oyster House. We're gonna try that out because we both love seafood.
A Pittsburgh tradition since 1870. At 149 years old, the Original Oyster House is Pittsburgh's oldest bar and restaurant. Located in the heart of downtown Market Square near the courts and just across the river from the stadiums, the unique tavern has been designated as a historic landmark by the Pittsburgh History and Landmarks Foundation. When the Oyster House first opened in 1870, oysters sold for a penny and beers for 10 cents a glass.
Yeah, the history is fun and all, but the food, man. I didn't even film the food because it wasn't worth filming. And I was even debating doing a review, but I got the fish and chips, which is French fries and breaded cod. The fish was fine, breaded cod.
Fish looked good.
Yeah, tartar sauce. It tasted fine. It wasn't anything, spectacular, but I ate it to fill my stomach. And a garden salad, that was fine. And they did have a champagne vinaigrette. I never had that before, so that was good. Never had that before. Now I can say I had champagne vinaigrette. But You got the one crab cake, and lightly breaded oysters. You said that the breaded oysters were okay.
Yeah, so,
But,
well, I
but
got
they just didn't have flavor?
Yeah, no, I got off at the appetizer menu, so it was one crab cake for $4, which is not bad. And then the lightly breaded oysters, which I guess I read the price wrong. It was $7.99 for like, I don't know, like 5 oysters. I think 2.
I didn't even try them because my portions were big, so I tasted the crab cake. And it was mostly filler. It looked like it was like just minced crab meat. There was no chunks of crab in it.
You could
see some of the crab in there, but it just seemed minced and then mixed with the breading.
Yeah, it was all filler.
It had flavor. It wasn't like bland.
No, it
just
didn't
have
flavor.
Crab flavor.
It wasn't crab. Iridescent.
Oh yeah,
Their necks are
coloring.
like they're really neat to watch.
The back of their neck is iridescent, purplish and greenish.
Every time you see one, does it remind you of the original Home Alone? And the pigeon lady in the park?
No.
Okay. It's just me?
Market Square's nice. I mean, there is,
It's really neat.
if you want your coffee.
I like the music.
There's people playing cards. There's live music. There was somebody playing music earlier.
It's really neat.
And it's perfect weather out. It's like upper 60s and sunny, as you can see. We had our hopes high to get some coffee here, but it's closed. Wah, wah, wah. The place looks neat.
Oh, I wonder if
100 years. Yeah.
I got very excited.
So if you ever had their coffee, let us know how it was. We found where the music's coming from. It is Saturday morning, and we came out just to get ready to go to the strip, but I wanted to point out there is a barbecue place right here. It's a little after 9. It doesn't open till 11, but when we got here yesterday, there was people pulled up here and they bring the barbecue out, so it looks like curbside pickup. They probably have some interior dining, but I don't know if they're doing it right now because of COVID, but it's pretty neat. You can stay here, and there is a main highway. It's pretty loud on the front, but luckily our room's in the back, so it's quiet for us. But you can stay here, grab some barbecue if you want. Our first stop on the Strip District is at the Allegheny Coffee and Tea Exchange. What did you get?
I got a iced decaf latte. They could do decaf lattes with sugar-free.
Flavored?
And they had a list, which I was really impressed because usually it's very hard to find sugar-free flavoring, and they actually had an entire list of sugar-free flavoring. So I got sugar-free salted caramel. You could choose from caramel or salted caramel. I did salted caramel and coconut, so I'm gonna try it.
No, I was gonna want coffee, right?
Good. Is it strong?
It's strong. It has the full body of the coffee flavor. It's so good.
I got a 32-ounce growler from their Nitro bar. This is We Come From France, or I Come From France. It's French vanilla flavored with creme brulee flavor also. And I got a couple extra cups so we can both try it. But this looks awesome. It's a Nitro brew, cold brew coffee on tap. I forget how many flavors they had, maybe 8?
Yeah, probably.
They actually have some teas too.
Yes, on tap.
This is the I Come From France.
Smells amazing.
Tastes like strong coffee. I don't really get much flavor. A little bit of French vanilla. French vanilla aftertaste. We just came from the terminal right down there. It's a lot of outdoor, like little table, almost like a flea market setup. A lot of shops aren't open yet. We got a pineapple upside down cake from Cobbler World Baked Goods, and they do have a location on Penn Avenue. That is where the main hub of the strip district is. So we're gonna give this a try.
That looks so good.
It's perfectly gooey, a little crispy, warm from sitting out in the sun.
That looks amazing.
Yep.
Yep. That's all it needs. It's like the perfect pineapple ring.
That's excellent. Here.
Oh, it is warm. It smells good. I don't even know where to start.
You just took all the pineapple.
I fell off with it. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not like sickening sweet. It's like perfect consistency.
Oh my gosh, that is
like
so
a
good.
little gooey, a little crispy.
Yeah.
Good job, Cobbler World.
Thank you.
I got it like that.
Where else can you get lobster rolls, freshly made to go,
Look at that.
and just chunks of snow leg snack pack?
Mediterranean beef brisket burnt ends dip. Man, I'm really sad.
Crab cakes. What'd you get?
I got feta stuffed olives because anything with
Why
feta
not?
cheese.
You got Mediterranean at an Italian market.
Yeah. I always find the Mediterranean, so I can't wait to try them. It's huge. I mean, first of all, you can never go wrong with feta cheese. But it's just about stuffed in an olive. Middle Eastern food. I need to go in there.
course, we had to get oysters, so we're at Penn Ave Fish Company. And I'm not even hungry right this second, but
It's oysters.
all day eating. It's Greek and Italian and Middle Eastern food.
Yeah.
And what is it?
It is the kamata olives. It's like a spread.
Olive paste.
Oh, and look at these little cocktail pitas.
Smells like Kamala. How do you say it?
Kamata
Kalamata.
olives.
Kalamata.
I don't have a knife, so this is how it's going down today. These little cocktail pitas I've never seen before, but this can be my lunch.
Alright.
That can be my whole lunch. You know what would be good? A feta olive on this.
Well, like sliced in half.
Oh my gosh. There's a little crumbled feta on that.
Those are really good oysters. Light, refreshing. I have to find out where they're from, but excellent.
Hottie. Okay, hold on.
Kataifi.
Katafi rolls. Again, I'm so excited about this. So, a katafi roll. We found it at the little market.
Stamoulis.
What?
The name of it was on here.
The katafi.
Stamoulis Brothers Company.
They're so good. It's like baklava. It has that honey syrup. I'm curious if they put pistachios or walnuts in it. A lot of places it's supposed to be made with pistachios, but they'll substitute walnuts. You can see the inside here, but it's the shredded. They're the best. It's my absolute favorite, and it's very hard to find.
Nest.
I call them the nest ones. I do. My sister used to make them. They're so good.
And these are actually bigger than we've gotten them other places, but these are the biggest ones I've seen.
And they're not overly sweet in that honey syrup. It's just a perfect amount of sweetness. They're so good.
Is it pistachio or walnut?
It's walnut.
Huh. It's like, reminds me of shredded wheat.
The only thing you can taste is they sat for a while.
Yeah. They're a little mushy.
Yeah, they're mushy. They're not crispy like they usually are.
I mean, this one feels dry on the top.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're usually crispier.
Yes.
But
Much crispier, but the flavor's there.
yep.
You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll be back.
Yeah, we went back to Woolies to grab the lobster rolls. We've been eating all day, but we'll just keep eating. And of course, fresh squeezed orange juice. It's a lot of roll.
It is. It's a very big one. It's like a potato roll.
It's like lobster salad with bigger chunks of lobster on top.
Yeah, I just noticed as pulling it apart, and I noticed
fine.
the lobsters on top.
Yeah, it's not like all big chunks of lobster. It's lobster salad with lobster pieces on top, which is fine. It tastes really good, but it's more lobster salad and sandwich than it is a lobster roll.
Okay.
But it's not disappointing.
Well, that's good. I don't want any of the roll. That is delicious. That's really good flavor. I'm gonna try just the lobster salad part.
Yeah, it's got celery,
Cause
parsley, obviously some seasonings.
that is very flavorful. I'm one that, even in New England, when we would get lobster rolls, I don't need to waste space on the roll. I feel like it takes away. I just like seafood, so I just like the seafood. This is really good.
So you like lobster hold the roll.
Lobster hold the roll.
As you saw in the video, they have a machine for, they literally just throw a whole orange in the machine and it juices it, and they just put the bottles in. But this is excellent. I wonder, I forget if it's, what kind of oranges? I'm assuming like Valencia?
I have no idea. I didn't see.
I didn't see what kind of oranges they were, but when we live in Florida, we're gonna have an orange tree and we're gonna make this every day.
And a lime tree.
And a lime tree to make limeade every day.
Every day.
So for lunch dessert, we picked this up in Pennsylvania Macaroni Company. They have a freezer of all different homemade desserts. This one, I think it was the only one left. It's a espresso creme brulee. They're all frozen, but we've been carrying this around for a little while, so it's now thawed out. So we're gonna check this out.
Oh my gosh. That looks amazing. Smell like coffee.
Coffee.
It's a crunchy top.
Well, it was frozen, now it's thawed, so if it was crispy, it's not anymore.
Good.
You have to like coffee to like this.
I love coffee.
It's literally, I mean, it's espresso. It's espresso creme brulee. So it's like eating sweet coffee beans. And it's, I guess it's like, I don't know if it's brown sugar. The topping reminds me of the natural sugar that's like brown colored.
Oh yeah, the
like
raw.
That's just sugar in the raw sprinkled on top.
It's a bug me.
What's wrong? It's bug guts.
Oh, I am disgusted right now.
You're gonna have to use like some of your water.
No, I don't wanna. Oh, that was still recording on my lap.
I'm gonna eat this all, so do you want to try it before I eat it all?
Wow. Yeah, the crispy top's gone, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like sugar topping.
It smells so much like coffee. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, I love coffee.
It's like eating a dark roast dessert. Hence
Just
espresso.
munching on your coffee beans, like sweet coffee beans. Just eating your coffee. I'm eating my coffee. I'm eating my afternoon coffee. It is delicious. get all your different habaneros, chipotles, casseroles. Like, look at those, and you can smell them. Look at that, it's so fresh. Like, you can make your own mole sauce. Oh wow, that one smelled. And then he's over here making those fresh. Look at that.
Ashley Potter. Clavon's ice cream shop. This was a referral by our parking attendant when we parked our car. So he said, I think in the 20s it was opened by a family.
And they lived upstairs.
They lived upstairs. They closed in the 50s. It was boarded up, and then the future generations reopened it
The grandchildren.
in the early 2000s.
The grandparents died in their apartment upstairs, and then the grandchildren opened it back up to the original soda fountain.
So it's old school, like 20s style inside. Blue Monster. Coke floats.
I can't eat all
Uber Eats and Grubhub delivery. Alright, we just Clavins. We just left Clavins. Colleen didn't get anything. I got a Fruitopia sundae. It's peach ice cream, pineapple topping, strawberry topping, whipped cream, cherry on top because it's a sundae, but I didn't show it or review it because it's ice cream, and ice cream tastes the same pretty much wherever you go.
And I just want to go to the Middle Eastern market.
Now we're on our way to the last and furthest stop. What's the name of it? Salem's. Salem's
Middle Eastern
Cafe and Market. Salem's Grill. Unfortunately, that's where that food's going. That's neat. They got rental bikes here. I think they do this in Philly too. This one's sponsored by Highmark Insurance. So you can rent a bike to ride around if you want, and then bring it back. I wanted to shout out to Jonathan Moran Woodworks because we came in here earlier and I completely did not record anything, and now they're closed. The lady who was in here was super nice, and her husband hand makes everything that's in here. That cool desk. Of course, everything is fairly expensive because it's handmade.
We are at Rolands Seafood and Grill. Albert has been chowing down all day, which yay him.
I cannot chow down anymore.
He is
I am
up to the
chowed
gills.
out.
However, I have not chowed down all day. I've been taking one bite per each place, sometimes not even, like, at all. So I'm actually hungry for dinner now, like really hungry, because I haven't eaten all day. So we got stuffed mushrooms with crab meat and sweet chili shrimp and crab stuffed mushrooms, which I
What is
haven't
that,
had
an
in
aioli
years.
or what is that?
I don't know, but we're gonna find out.
What is that?
Whoa.
Spicy?
I was like, whoa. As I like horseradish.
Oh, horseradish?
Oh, yes.
Nice.
As a packed horseradish sauce. And I love horseradish. I just wasn't expecting
Is it like Thousand Island with horseradish?
So I dug in like I was expecting Thousand Island. And it is a horseradish something. I don't know what, but I'm gonna try the mushroom because oh wow. That's really good. Really, really good.
So like crab. Let me get that cross section. Is there chunks of crab or is it like all blended together?
No, it's pretty well blended together, but it's got good flavor. It's not as good. So Albert and I were saying there was a place years and years ago called Hula Hands.
Did they all close?
I think so.
Or
I
just
haven't
the
seen
ones?
them. They had the best crab stuffed mushrooms I've ever had in my life. So when we saw this on the menu, we're like, we're getting them because we haven't had them. This is good, don't get me wrong. They're very good. They're not Hula Hands crab stuffed mushrooms. They're good.
Oh, yeah, the crab flavor. I was worried about the filling.
No, it's all crab.
I know, but like looking at it without cutting it open, it looks like filler. I guess is the way they cook it.
It's not like last night's crab. It's actual crab. Good. What do you think of the sauce?
Yeah, it's kind of sweet. It's definitely not Thousand Island.
Nope.
Oh,
Definitely horseradish. It's good.
Like a sweet with the zip of horseradish.
I just was not expecting
Yeah,
horseradish.
I
so I
could eat
was
a
shocked.
lot of that
No,
because it takes away from the flavor.
I can't wait to
They're really
dig
good.
into that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd say these are a close second to Hula Hands.
yes. Oh, wow.
We're gonna do the lobster rolls. Yeah.
I am so glad I picked that one because I was really debating between lobster quesadilla and the shrimp.
We already had lobster once today.
That is bready. It's not like heavy. Oh, that's good. So good, right? I would just eat those, all of them, but not really, because I would die.
It's because it's cornmeal breading. It's not heavy.
No.
So the shrimp is the strongest flavor, which is good, and then it's a little sweet, a little spicy. Perfect.
So good.
Yep. Here's the QR code if anyone wants to look up the menu.
So good.
Fighting over a French fry.
Okay. We do have two separate kitchens. We bring everything as soon as it's ready. So one thing might cover one another. No, whatever happens. We're on a date. It's our first night.
Weird places to go.
This isn't Canada. Hey, it's Future Albert. We have a lot of footage from Pittsburgh, so I'm going to be splitting this one up into a couple of videos, one or two, maybe three. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That was the end of part one. We have our hotel review yet. We got some chocolates from Grandpa Joe's candy shop that we check out. We have our haul from the Strip District to show you guys. We have Pamela's for breakfast. That was good. So there's a lot to show you guys. Stay tuned. Subscribe below to follow along, and we'll see you next time. Last tag.